That's really what I'm looking forward to. Again, we've got two beautiful casters to take this one away. It's going to be Sunsfan and Cinderin for game number 4.
Okay. Sunsfan here, Cinderin. We got a Morphling, I think for the first time on main stage, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of been, we talked about.
There's no stones for you to use with it. If you steal the roll, it's pretty bad. Oh, MidOne taking some good damage here from LaNm and YapzOr. They're actually going to commit for this quite a bit. Forcing a TP from Puppey. They could be in trouble now.
Searing Chains. That's a kill. Puck taking a lot of damage. Fissure coming in as well. YapzOr will be first blooded by Secret, and the pressure is on as LaNm attempts to get out. YapzOr trying to get in front so that rolling boulder will have no effect. But TP support, of course, YapzOr already spawning since it is very early in the game. So first blood goes the way of Secret.
Lane, and therefore they have rotated their shaker up here. But yeah, what were we talking about? The Earth Spirit spell steals, your Steel Boulder Smash. The only thing you can use it for is for, like, once again, you don't have stones. So Magnetize is also a pretty weak steel in that regard. Oh, good pressure.
Oh, yeah, my goodness, that's a second death for YapzOr.
He was not ready for the burst damage coming in. That's the one. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Telekinesis. Puppey looking for a fissure, but he's going to get impaled first. There's the Hex to follow. LaNm and company should be able to take him out, and they do. LaNm will be the trade with that last sleight of fist coming out from MidOne. So a 1-for-1 trade. 43-25, and the next on the list for Secret is 22-7. That is huge. His top lane looks like MidOne's in a bit of trouble. He's going to get stunned. Gets off the Searing Chains, though. Nice fissure from Secret. MidOne will live as a result. In fact, Hell Salving Out's going to get canceled, though, to YapzOr's right click, so heads-up play from him.
Before he surged away, and now FATA has to go to base, and Paparazi starting to deal damage to this tower.
Yeah, with the Earth Spike onto Puppey, and the roll-in from LaNm, trying to block him to a high degree. Gets the fissure off, and he will limp away. The more... Yeah, of course, one of the few abilities you can get out of that pretty easily, as long as you're not silenced. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we see the... Oh my god, Morphling gets destroyed! The telekinesis into the waveform.
Okay.
Could not ask
what it looks like.
Fenrir just leveled up on that creep that Puppey killed. Thanks for the ult, bro.
Didn't get to use it though. Oh, bottom lane again.
Yeah, Paparazi. But if Paparazi wants to commit here and not winning Rift Applied as well, he's not really doing that much damage. Adaptive Strike literally does nothing. As YapzOr feeling pretty confident right now. Has the waveform. YapzOr, what did he steal? YapzOr gets the telekinesis off. Looks like it was just a phase shift and not able to use it in time. But here comes MidOne, able to clean up the puck, looking for Paparazi as well. But that is a tanky mother effer. See who wins this 1v1 battle of the ages. Ori has TP'd in, the adaptive strike doing a nice kind of stun, but won't be enough to actually find a kill.
Nice quick play there from Paparazi, morphing into the Rubik, using Fate Bolt, morphing back and getting Attribute Shift running quickly enough before the Ember started to put some pressure on him. He's going to go away from mid.
Puppey's still being chased now. YapzOr, he forces a TP though, yet again. Earth Spike Fenrir. Looks like he might be the sacrificial lamb, but in the meantime, in the mid lane, a telekinesis on a few heroes as Fenrir finds his way into the grave. And it looks like it's a 1-for-1 trade across the map.
He's just, wait, I'm hearing a coil, hang on. Puppey, TP out.
Waiting Rift. Oh! The last millisecond able to finish him off. And that
they're smoking to the pushed wave top with the puck. If they find Puppey here, he is already more or less doomed.
Yep, already uses Fissure. He's going to get hexed into the roll, into the death. Vici Gaming with a 2K lead, and they're going to position themselves to be able to take this tier 2 tower. Secret. See if they try to defend this or not. We're going to see the ward play, so that's at least an easy D ward for later. Fenrir taking the Fade Bolt to the back of the head. But still feeling okay thanks to the urn. It looks like Ace is just going to get this solo tower in the mid lane. That's very nice for Secret. Fortification is popped. He's probably just going to back, but knowing that most of these heroes are top, feels pretty safe to secure that for himself.
Yeah. If Vici don't get this tower, this was not that good of a rotation. Well, they're trying now. Medusa TPing in.
Has Stone Gaze, of course. Searing Chase coming in. LaNm extremely low to start this fight. He's going to drop right off the bat. Impale comes in as well. There's the Fissure onto 2. Exorcism is activated. A triple silence into a triple coil. YapzOr, triple kill for Ace, though. Just turns it around. YapzOr able to get a couple, but it's a 3-for-3 across the board. It looks like MidOne is next on the plate here for Vici Gaming. Adaptive Strike will stun for a little bit, but the 2 cores of Vici are super healthy, and they take the tier 2 tower.
Oh, damn, Paparazi did so much in that fight. Turned into Ember, used Flame Guard, got a double. It's an aggressive, right?
Oh, the coil top lane. Looks like they're going to find Earthshaker with that Echo Slam, though, into the fissure. This is going to be enough to get the kill with the Fate Bolt. It is. And Secret turning that around nicely. A much-needed kill for them. Azur looks... I can read that one. Oh, Ori is going to find a Mystic Snake to the back of the head. He's going to pop the BKB with the Exorcism. There's the Yules. Onto FATA. He takes... Oh, my God. That burst damage is insane.
No Echo Slam available.
That is true. LaNm jumps in. Puppey looking for potential fissure here. There's a telekinesis.
Stolen coil.
Yep, stolen coil. He actually steals the attribute shift. Looked for him to be super tanky in this game now. If that is still in the game, that is. We'll find out soon enough.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right now, YapzOr sitting on 2,000 health. It is. I don't think I've seen him play with the defensive null field yet, though, in this game. He keeps it on aggressive. They obviously have really good synergy with the aggressive field as well. Mystic Snake, the Ember Spirit damage, Echo Slam, Ion Shells. They have so much magic damage in their lineup.
Oh, they can actually turn this around. Nicely done from Vici. Baiting that poor MidOne Ember Spirit.
Same time bottom.
Paparazi, so good luck killing him twice.
Yeah, it's
going to be
really
position
hard.
themselves to maybe initiate onto Ori. This could be a big kill. He pops the BKB immediately and the Yules. Exorcism still going. Lots of damage being applied to the poor YapzOr. He dies. Silence now onto Darkseer. They're just going to right-click him with that Spirit Siphon, and there's the coil to ensure that that will be a second kill going in their favor. And another stun coming in, this time on Ace. Gets off the Mystic Snake. How much is it going to help? MidOne and company.
Slight change coming in. Oh, Paparazi failed it.
Not able to.
Only level 2 slight.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's difficult to actually pull off in that case. Fissure connecting.
Considering that Echo Slam was only on the ground from Puppey, I wonder what he got cancelled by, or if he just messed it up, but with that 2-for-1 trade is actually not the end of the world for Secret. That could have
Form attack target. It's pretty damn good.
It's not the worst target Allies game. Like you said, the bottom lane, speaking of Puppey.
MidOne, a lot of damage. Phase shifted completely. Fissure comes in. It's only going to connect on Fenrir. That means MidOne is now on the retreat. The coil will be applied again. Does he have an arcane rune or something? He just used that. Illusory comes in, and down goes MidOne again, this time at the hands of Fenrir. Puppey looks to be fine as he ends in the fog of war. My goodness. Lots of burst damage from Vici. Ace jumping in onto... Paparazi jumping onto Ace. There's the E-Blade coming into effect and the Adaptive Strike as well. Not quite enough to actually kill Ace, but still doing substantial damage and forcing him away from the Ancients, which is definitely not what he wants. He's going to wait for him in, being very cocky. Oh my God! The wall into the Fate Bolt. He had a lot of agility, not a whole lot of strength, but that was just the Aegis.
That wall illusion is dangerous as well. Got to be careful. If that illusion comes out, I think Vici farm, but he has a lot of weight to carry. Both Ember and Darkseer are very far behind.
Yules in the air. He gets silenced. Another Yules, though. Making sure he can get unsilenced, and he's just going to get out with that Remnant. Nicely done. Of course.
Another big item. There's the Scotty. And that's the goal call for Secret. They know they just hit a timing, so time to go.
Oh, Searing Chain. Puppey comes in the enchant totem. They're going to clean up the puck. The Echo Slam was used.
And a Centaur stomp in the back, too.
Yeah, Fenrir getting harassed. Looks like the Earth Spike was stolen by YapzOr. Paparazi still waiting for that BKB in base. Can't take...
Absolutely no reason to do that from our perspective. Of course, values his life a lot.
Oh, the coil expended as well.
He'll be able to
cancel this TP from Puppey. Oh, he does find vision, though. YapzOr will be able to get out, but still, that's a coil down. That's a BKB duration. I mean...
Not too bad.
It could be worse. Definitely could be worse.
I think...
That illusion can wreak havoc on himself if he's not careful.
And he can set up Puppey. I think that's the bigger thing. If they can get a 2 or 3 hero back Echo.
Oh boy. All right, that's called burst damage as LaNm. Looks like they're going to find YapzOr. At least that is the goal.
Aggressive Yules from
Yap. Going to go any further, though.
We'll get out. Pick of the draft, which it was in this case. There are still games in Captain's Mode where one team maybe has like 2 stuns or not that much luck.
Oh, the Exorcisms pop Ori with the BKB as well. The coil and the Finger of Death being used.
They're using
to try to take down this Medusa. A triple silence for the Greaves. Going to bring him back into the game, but this Ember Spirit is dead. Medusa is dead. Has buyback available. Fata's going to be next on the list. Wow. And Vici are just cleaning up these fights. As long as they're grouped up, it's very difficult to stop them. This tier 2 tower looks to be dead. Echo Slam's still available, though, so
yeah.
And that's the power of the Ag. As Fenrir gets an impale, they're going to get the stun off and the silence coming through, but the Yules, see if you can get anything off after the fact. The coil is placed. That was a stolen one. Fenrir's just going to have to wait it out, but they do find the kill on YapzOr. Well, I shouldn't say entire tournament, it's basically the playoffs. This Puppey, you are dead. Died to the auto attack of the waveform. Thank God he took that skill. Who knows if he got that kill anyway. FATA getting Spirit Siphon, but will TP to safety. Grouping up to be able to allow something like that to happen. And so far, the way that they played in the execution,
they found YapzOr again.
YapzOr, he's going to get blown up. Not quite enough damage yet. But the Crips won't finish him off. The wall comes in. It's going to hit the Morphling. FATA's going to pay for the price. The Echo Slam coming in, only hitting 2, one with BKB. That means Puppey will fall next in all likelihood. A nice stun onto FATA on the backside as well as the Spirit Siphon and company is doing absolute work. Next on the list is the Ace Medusa, and this will be a huge kill for Vici Gaming, and they do so. Double kill for Paparazi, and it's going to be tough to stop them. Of course, buybacks are there for Secret.
This full backdoor protection. They don't have a wave in base, so they might not even have to buy back the Medusa.
He could still potentially take that, honestly.
That's nice. Absolutely great.
That's good for the noobs to understand a little bit better. As this tier 3 tower is dead, mid-Rax looks to be next. Question is, will they be buying back on anybody? No Echo Slam right now. Medusa, of course, no Stone Gaze. The very least mid-Rax is Vici's. They're going to position themselves for the bottom now.
They might give up 2 lanes to not buy back their Medusa here. Maybe they feel like they can't fight anyway. We'll see what their decision is.
And this tower, at the very least, is dead. Puppey comes in with a beautiful fissure. They're going to blow up the Morphling, but of course that is just the Aegis. Ori pops the BKB. Looks like they're going to work on the poor Ember Spirit. Buyback was used by Medusa. The question is, will Vici Gaming back up or not? Ori continue with the Spirit Siphon. Looks like Ace is going to continue to deal damage. Gets the Hurricane Pike off, but Paparazi is there. Puppey and company, they are going to take out LaNm. He buys back into the game. Meanwhile, looks like the Stone Case being applied to Ori. A little ring around the rosy, and they're going to deal substantial damage. As he's in stone form, pops that Shiva's though, is very tanky, gets the Yules off as well. Paparazi continue to right click. If they're able to take out Medusa, this will be game in all likelihood. It's going to be close. He's extremely low. Will they finish him off? They do. That is a dieback, but they do get Paparazi. Nope, he's still a half HP waveform again. Puppey, very low, gets surged away. They will finally get this Morphling. A triple kill for MidOne, but a very expensive one at that. Ultra kill, in fact. So Secret technically hold, but it was very expensive.
And all of the kills going to MidOne is the exact thing they don't want, because he has buyback penalty during that entire fight. So
that's true.
He got very low there.
Whoa there. Puppey really hates those creeps. He Echo Slammed the shit out of them. Jeez.
Feel on par in levels.
Yapzor's going to jump in. They're going to try to take out this pesky puck. They'll do so. Takes Waning Rift as a little treasure for himself, as their prize. Puck.
If there's like any backup behind, I think they can save him. We'll see. They're going to try.
Aces onto the low ground, into the Enchant Totem. They're going to try to take him out. He's at half HP, but pops his BKB, and they're going to turn around to Puppey, and down he goes. Shiva's is applied. The roll-in by LaNm, trying to find some more kills. Looks like FATA will be next. That's 2 dead. Exorcism is used, though, as LaNm trying to find some more. Doesn't look like he'll be able to do so. YapzOr able to TP out in time.
This time, Vici were ready for it. Learned from game number 1. Didn't make the same mistake again with being too overconfident. For an aggressive play instead, I think this is a bit risky.
Oh, the coil misses. The Waning Rift to follow. Will they follow through or not? 2 waveforms used. Looks like Secret's going to try to turn this around on the mistakes that Vici have made, but the BKBs are popped galore. Looks like Puppey's going to be the first to fall, so no Echo Slam being used in this fight. Looks like Ace uses that ult to get a nice telekinesis. A lot of damage being applied, but the push through with LaNm might not be able to get out himself. The sacrifice will be worth it, though, if that comes to be. Yules onto Death Prophet. They're going to find the Earth Spirit at the end of the day, and Ori's in a lot of trouble now, getting slowed by the Scotty. Can they do enough damage to finish him off? It looks like it will be the case. So 2 dead for Vici Gaming, as Secret want to continue the pressure. Fenrir looks to be next. That's going to be an easy pickup on the way. Can they find more? Paparazi, of course, the big prize. And no buyback to speak of, like you said, but not getting really close to...
The key abilities to get almost nothing forced. They have to use the Exorcism and run in with the Death Prophet. So they used everything on the fight. That was really hard just because they missed the core. Like sometimes you just got to cut your losses and let it be, but they still went for the kill. Secret punished them, and now Young 11 is in a really bad position.
Yules is there. MidOne pops the wand. A little bit of extra mana to work with. Where will Young 11 try to go? Doesn't matter, he's dead. Does have buyback though, 82 seconds if he's not going to use it.
They have to spend buybacks to not give this Roshan to Secret. And
game 1?
Throwing so much of their lead away right now.
Secret definitely have a good opportunity to bring this game back in their favor, but Morphling is the beast in this game. Can you control him? If you can take him out, still no buyback for 1,000 gold. Roshan,
Secret don't have
75%
they don't have the
HP.
damage for this Roche. They don't do it fast enough. MidOne's going to gamble here. He's just like, maybe I can find an opening. He's going to go around the back. And Vici Gaming, will they get caught? LaNm in a good position here. He sees Puppey. Could blink and stun him at any time to prevent him from going in.
Here comes the YapzOr initiation. They're going to try to blow up the puck. There's the back and the wall. Will it be on the Morphling is the question. Pops the BKB and just right-clicks that Darkseer down easily. We'll have to find a different avenue as the wall is in the way. But Secret do take out another hero. Buyback onto the Death Prophet. That's 2 for 1 right now. 1 buyback into the game from YapzOr. Fenrir in the meantime being isolated. But on the backside in the river, Ori trying to catch up to Ace. Not a whole lot of mana right now as Morphling attempting to catch up. There's the E-Blade, there's the adaptive strike, and there's the death. Double kill for Ori. A 2 for 3 with a buyback on YapzOr. And we'll see if Vici Gaming can find any more. YapzOr and company looking to potentially get...
Ember's back.
Ember is here. MidOne dealing tons of damage. Looks like Lion will find his way to the grave just barely with that Flame Guard. So nice kill for Secret again. Nice dodge as well from MidOne.
He's warming up now.
Only 1 bot right now. Has the Sleight of Fist, obviously, with the Searing Chains. Gonna find Paparazi. He's already getting very low.
No.
He gets Hex and brought down.
No buyback.
No buyback. 120 seconds.
Oh, he was not ready for that
And
Hex.
this is definitely... We have double damage as well. Of course, it's past 40 minutes, so increases the chances of getting one of those bad boys. As there's another Hex. This time onto Puppey. Not going to get stunned. He gets a nice blink off.
Paparazi's on the hunt now. He feels like absolute god mode. He could go back to Roche. Should be a fairly safe... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27,
Oh my god. Meanwhile, while you're counting like a juvenile, Puppey's
35 attacks for Roche. 35.
90 seconds on the deck, and this mid-range in a bit of trouble. Ace is going to continue to hit from the low ground. No buyback. This is a huge deal. Bottom rack is dead, and Secret are somehow staying in this game.
Okay, LaNm.
LaNm jumps in, gets telekinesed into the fissure and into the right clicks. Ace has to pop the stone gaze. Might be a wave. He's going to try to get out, but that TP is canceled. He gets turned into a stone, though, and into that wall as well. We'll see how much damage that illusion is going to end up doing, but it looks like they're going to bring down that very tanky Medusa. 99 seconds, but does have buyback. Paparazzi.
Yules
16
bonus
and 2.
kill here.
Yules onto FATA, into the silence, into the right clicks with the Scotty. Telekinesis is there, though. Nice job from YapzOr, and the Fisher completely blocks them off. Has to use that second waveform. Trying to find FATA in the trees.
Could morph into him, maybe. Didn't see him. Just
Looks
barely
like that'll be the end of that engagement.
Tier 4's taking damage in mid, but very good understanding of the risks. And
Echo Slam used, Impale to follow though. Here comes MidOne dealing tons of damage. Ori half HP with the BKB activated. The Morphling died right off the bat. He was full agility. So they just found the great initiation for Secret. Now here's the Hex. See if they can find some more. Young 11, nice fissure from Puppey again. They're going to try to take, there's the refresher. Ori pops the BKB. Young 11 with the nice coil onto 2 heroes into the grid form. Here comes Paparazi. He bought back into the game and he's dealing a ton of damage. Double kill for him. Puppey looks to be next on the list. That is going to be a 3rd kill from that buyback. Well worth it if you are Vici Gaming. And here's the buybacks now from Secret being used to full effect. 2 there. And Vici, see if they continue the pressure or not. Ori's still with the Exorcism. That was the refresher shard, I do believe.
Yep. He has the Aegis, but that second life is not so useful now that he's used his shard.
If they can get Paparazzi here, this will be a dieback. Here comes FATA with it back into the wall, into the right clicks. But Ori taking lots of damage on the sideline. Morphling and company, they get the rack. They should be happy with this. Ori, he gets Searing Chains, has to pop BKB again. He's extremely fast right now. LaNm rolling out. Ori might be the sacrifice if they're not careful. The fissure does not connect with Ori though. LaNm looks to be doing that for his team. And down he goes. So 40 seconds with no puck, 82 with no Earth Spirit.
MidOne has the rapid recharge talent. He keeps having
Searing Chains. He gets healed up thanks to the Exorcism. Gets silence into telekinesis and the fissure. Can they actually finish him off? With Fenrir and Paparazi, it's very tricky here for Secret. They can continue to try to CC this Death Prophet. But Paparazi deals so much damage, they have to fear that. They will take him down. That is the Aegis, though. And Morphling has to pop the BKB. MidOne and Secret will continue to try and chase either hero. Or for this Morphling, this would be huge. He's going to go down if he's not careful. The This is going to be a huge kill for Secret, and down he goes. 120 seconds, no Morphling. Can Secret actually do this? At the very least, this bottom racks will be falling, if not more. The mid racks not available for the taking. They could just go straight for throne. No creeps though. The fortification's there.
Refresher
The backdoor
orb.
protection. Creeps
Now
are coming
on
in.
Ori.
Refresher orb on Ori. All right, he's going to have double exorcism. His actual ult just came up as well, so no Morphling though for 100 seconds. Here comes the coil onto two heroes. He's actually stole it. Did the Rubik, and Ori's going to pop the BKB with that exorcism. Ace trying to kite him to a high degree. He's going to get stunned up. Can they bring him down again? There's the wall. He's taking tons of damage. There's a right click. There's the Echo Slam. Puppey takes him out, and Secret are going to force this to a game 5 some way, somehow. How is this possible? How? Cinderin, how? Explain this to me. Game 5 of this best of 5 will be coming up soon. My lord. Secret from the depths of hell have come back in 2 games.